Bro, Pax West was sick, but God was it expensive. It was expensive as fuck, man. Oh my God. But we're all good. It's all good. I'm really excited to check out Squirrels again, but I think I'm gonna quickly do a little recap of the event. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit first.
My friends, it
Oh my God,
just
Sal.
keeps happening.
Sal, thank you for the follow. I need to drop you a follow as well. I forgot to do that when we were hanging out. How's the airport? Hope it's good. But yeah, Squirrel of a Gun came out. Is it still on sale? It should be. Let me check to make sure. Let me get chat open on my phone, just in case I need it. No audio because I'm at the airport, but welcome back, and also divorce. Oh my God, are we divorcees? Are you my GDQ divorce? Point right, point left, flushed. I can't type. Welcome back to Canada. We're so back. Like, you don't even know how back we are. I don't know, am I? That's a great... what's the word when it's an emo but not like really an emo? Like it's just like a text emote. It's kinda that. Yes. There, I said it very specifically so that maybe we may never know. We'll never know. Chat, I started moving today. Oh my God. Like, I actually started moving. It's crazy. Like, half of my games are at my new place. Okay, well, let's just start with me being a dumbass, shall we? Let's just start with, like, the elephant in the room, which is me being a dumbass. Oh, where's my face cam? And why is that not showing up? Alerts are on. Sound alerts are on. Where is window capture? What? That's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, window capture. There we go. That's the wrong one. Okay, let's do a little bit of recap. There's not much to recap, so we won't be here for too long. But I'm gonna quickly go over some things. First of all, I was fucking stupid. This is on my flight, right? Like, this is on my flight. And, this is, me being like, there's no TV screen. What the heck, how am I gonna watch movies? I was actually dumb as fuck. This got a lot of comments because a lot of people are like, oh my God, he can't survive without a TV screen on his flight. He sucks. I was meaning to do it as a joke, but it also says right up here, visit Alaska Wi-Fi for free movies and more, and I'm so fucking stupid. So I just want to point that out. Then I had posted this wonderful, beautiful picture of me when I arrived at Seattle. But yeah, here's what the badge looks like. 20 years of PAX 2024 based. We got the special guest one because we were runners. All the runners and backup runners got this. I got asked by a lot of people what special guest meant. So that was funny to bring that up. Ooh, I'm gonna get something really quick. I'm getting stuff that I bought, just to show off what I got. There's a lot of cool stuff at PAX, man. Like, it was so hard not to spend all my money. I did have some restraints, but it was difficult. So here's me. This is a picture from the first run, Shredberg doing Super Meat Boy. I got to commentate that. That was really fun. I already really enjoyed that. I think my best commentary was during Elden Ring, specifically. I thought that went really well. This was a highlight for me. I met Phil Spencer, man. That was so cool. Like a lot of my friend group, like we watched the Super Meat Boy run, and then I was like, yo, Phil Spencer's doing an interview upstairs. We should go meet Philip Spencer. And everyone was like, why? But I'm just like, when do you think we're ever gonna get to see Phil Spencer again? So this is a really cool picture. I'm really glad that I got a picture with him. I didn't get too many pictures in general, so yeah. I also love this GTA. I just told Phil Spencer that I love PlayStation. That is true. He literally called out, hey, Phil Spencer, I love PlayStation. It's my goat. Yeah, I didn't take too many pictures because I think in terms of like people that I met for the first time that I wanted a picture with specifically, there was only a handful of people. There were some people that I didn't get to meet that others got to meet, like Kid and Krista. I wish I got to meet them. Donkey I didn't get to meet. Who else? Tetrabit Gaming was there. So yeah, there was a handful of people that I wanted to get a picture with, but I didn't. I kind of popped off at Snacko. So on the first day, we played Nintendo mainly. So I tried out the new Zelda game and stuff like that. New Mario Party. We played Nintendo World Championships, so that was fun. But the rest of the days, we basically just focused on indies, and Snack was a really good indie. I really enjoyed this, and it had a speedrun leaderboard and everything like that. I was the first to get under 6 seconds, so I'm kind of poggers. I ended up being second in this, and also second in another really good game called Croak, which is, I'm definitely gonna speedrun the full game when that comes out eventually. So yeah, it was cool to see some speedrun leaderboards up there, and it maybe come back to those games. So hey, good for them. Really cool to see. So yeah, the FNAF and Among Us pictures were really funny. This person dressed up as Springtrap, and I thought it was so cool I had to take a picture. And then this is me and Mr. Frederick Fazbear over here. Me talking about spending too much money. Here, you know what? Let's talk about what I bought. So, I bought this Hollow Knight shirt, which I thought was really cool. I like this Hollow Knight shirt. It looks awesome, honestly. And then I also bought, there was a retro game store there, and I found Tony Hawk's American Wasteland for like literally $20, and it's complete inbox, like brand new. So I was like, you know what, for brand new, I will take this for $20. And then, Limited Run Games was there, and I found a copy of Persona 4 Golden for PS4. Legitimately the only, Persona game. Like, I have Persona 3 Reload, I have Persona 5 Royal, and now I have Persona 4 Golden. I did not know they did a physical for this, so I was glad to pick that up. And those were the 3 games, or the 2 games that I picked up. I also spent money on something else, which we'll get to pretty soon here. But yeah, also GDQ announced the dates for AGDQ submissions, which is hype. We're going to be preparing for that. This is what I paid money for as well. This was easily one of the highlights of the event for me. Very happy with this. Here, I'll move my camera so that you guys can see the picture better. But yeah, this was great. I got to meet the voice actresses of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake, and this was awesome. All of them were so nice, and like I was mainly there for Britt Baron and Brianna White, because you know Tifa and Aerith are my like video game crushes as a kid, right? And they did so well in the games. I had to go to this. You got those signatures for free. So I got them all to sign my case, all three of them, because the actress for Yuffie was also there. But I also wanted to pay for if you paid a certain amount, it was different per actress. You got a selfie with them, or you get to take a picture with them. So I did that with Brianna White and Britt Baron. Shout out to Britt Baron, who is just so freaking nice. The rest of the other two, if you paid for a selfie with them, they would stay behind the counter. That's what they were like told to do by their managers. But Britt literally came out and like was super friendly and personal with everyone. The other two were still extremely nice though. It was fun getting to talk to them for a little bit. I actually told them that I speedrun because they asked about my badge, and I got to flex a little bit. Then there's GTAce's run. I got to commentate that. I thought that was really cool. I got last minute added on for comms. GTAce was like, yeah, you can be on comms if you want. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I didn't like bring too much to the table in terms of commentary. I was just there for like some more entertainment value and stuff like that. But yeah, here, let me make it a little bit better. There we go. I'll go back to the other pictures because I didn't really show them off that well because they were sideways. But yeah, there's the Amogus, and yeah. So yeah, this right here is definitely like the highlight of the event for me. I waited in line for 3 hours for this, and it was 100% worth it. This is the other thing that, like, I'm gonna treasure from this trip, and I'm glad I got the selfies with the, I paid for the selfies. Like, that was probably the most expensive thing I paid for on this trip, ironically. But, like I said, I'm a person who likes to have pictures with people. No offense to the actress who played Yuffie, she was also extremely nice. But I just specifically didn't want to pay $100 for 3 selfies. I just wanted to get the 2 selfies that I really 100% wanted. When I got to Yuffie's actress, who was the last one I went to, I was like, do I really want to pay a 3rd time? And I was like, at the end, I overall decided probably not. But yeah, all 3 of them were awesome. They were doing signings every single day, which is crazy. And I believe it was Brianna White's first time doing signings. At least that's what she said to me, or she said that like it was just overwhelming. So yeah. But yeah, then the next day we did commentary for Super Mario Bros. For both of GTAce's runs. I made this really funny joke on Twitter because we found 2 of these billboards. Like, I swear to God, man, why are these in Seattle? This was the second last day of the event. This was for Mr. Run and Jump, speaking of which, I want to wishlist that, Mr. Run and Jump, because that game was fire. That game was, it's on sale. I might have to buy that. It's actually on sale right now. That's huge. But that game was really cool. I had never heard of it until the GDQ run. This guy came up in a full-on suit, like a full-on blow-up suit based on the game, which is really freaking cool and really funny. So I made a nice meme out of it. Me when I'm watching GDQ speedrun stage. So yeah. Here's me tweeting about my run. I made a decision that every single person who showed up in the audience for my run, since it was the first run of the day, I would donate $1 per person to No Kid Hungry. I did end up doing that. I think I donated $45 US. So that has already been done. Shout out to everybody who was there in the audience. The audience actually at GDQ was popping off. We'll pull up some VODs pretty soon, because I do want to rewatch parts of the Elden Ring run. And if you missed the my Celeste 64 run, it's up on YouTube. I just posted it today. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, no, that was really cool to see myself up there. This is my first in-person GDQ event, where I got to run on stage, and it was awesome being there. This right here is when someone bopped me in Snacko. Aiden bopped me, but I went back and then bopped him back, so I had to tweet about it. I ended up not improving this time anymore, but I ended up staying at second place, so that was pretty good. And then I think I got third in Croak. And this is the end of the Elden Ring run. Here, let me play this.
That's what we were supposed to do with the stagger. There we go.
And another one. There it is.
There we go. Mitch, look behind you. Take a look behind you.
That room was hype. Shout outs to Mitch for even letting me doing this. For letting me commentate. I never ran Elden Ring before. I've never run a Souls game at all before, so it was nice that he let me commentate. I did do some studying beforehand. He was very helpful with sending me a full commentated run before that. So yeah. Also, this was really cool to see. I loved getting these messages in chat. Shouts to Toro, who sent these to me. These guys are so funny. And this one specifically, this King JO444 guy is really funny, lol. The ... caught me a little off guard, but I'm glad people enjoyed my commentary, so that was really nice. And then here's the end of my Celeste 64 run. GDQ tweeted this out on the last day, so yeah.
Again, this cassette is hard. Probably, definitely the hardest part of the run. Okay. Okay, don't go that way. That's another one, and the last one's right here.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Get ready on time. Time is gonna be once we hit the top, and time.
So hype, dude. So hype. Let's go. I had a few mess ups on this cassette. By the way, if you don't know who the person in the middle is, that's Noel, the co-creator of Celeste. And I didn't know any people from Celeste team were gonna be there until I saw a tweet from Noel and Lena saying they were gonna be there. I didn't get to meet Lena, which was unfortunate. Or sorry, Lena. But yeah, I was really busy this weekend. How did the run go? Did Final Cassette go well? Final Cassette was rough. That was the only bad part, though. We got a 903, which isn't great, but I'll take it. I had nerves, man. I had nerves because Noel was on couch, dude. Noel Berry was on couch. I was playing and speedrunning the game that he made. So yeah, the run went pretty well, though. It's up on YouTube. If you want to watch the whole thing. I also got Noel to sign my Celeste 64, my Celeste PS4 copy. Oh shit. Yo, juice
Hi,
up.
thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece
Thank you so much for the 31 months.
Cat sitting very comfortable around a campfire with its friends.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the 31 months. That's crazy, dude. Thank you for the continued support. Really appreciate it, dude. Enjoy the badge and the emotes. And seriously, I can't thank you enough. That's crazy. 31 months. Here's some pictures from the event that I was in. Specifically this one. I was in this one. Look, guys, it's me. Here, I'll put it back on music again. But yeah, Noel signed my copy of Celeste, which was really cool. I'm really sad I didn't get to meet Lena. But here's hoping all the Celeste team goes to another GDQ. I'd love to meet the rest of them. I've now done commentary with Kevin. I've now done commentary with Noel. And I'd love to have Maddie on comms if I ever do another Celeste run. That'd be great. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Abel? How's it going? You just did a Pokemon Smasher pass with friends? That's fucking crazy. You better have smashed Low Plenty. I really like this tweet. Who's gonna admit that they are my GDQ divorce? And then Jaxler, me. This is the one picture I had of my run during Celeste 64. Really good picture. I think Toro Knight actually uses this as his new profile picture. Yeah, it's a good picture. I'm in the middle of waffling. Also, there's GTA's just showing back. Oh, Cell's in the picture too. It's huge. All the squad, I think, and then Supersonic's hidden behind here. So yeah, yeah. And here's some more pictures. I met Yo Schiller. He's a YouTuber I've been watching for a few years. So it was cool to meet. I caught him on literally the last day. So that was awesome. He was very nice. I talked to him for literally like 5 seconds. Dawko, I didn't even know Dawko was going to PAX. Like, I just randomly found him. Is there no chat on the screen? There should be. Oh, chat is below the window capture. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Well, it's okay. Don't not many people are chatting during this anyways. I'm just doing my recap that I always do. Yeah, Dawko is awesome. I think Dawko is the most popular person I've ever met. Aside from Phil Spencer. Philip Spencer. Dawko is definitely the most popular YouTuber I've ever met now. Because he has like 2 million, FNAF man. I also met FUNAF, like F-U-H, NAF. John FNAF, as we like to call him. Shredberg. If I did snap a pic with the man. That's Twitter guy. It's the guy who memes about speedrunning on Twitter, and then Drum Basher, which I've I know Drum Basher, but I wanted to picture with him because he's cool. Here's Cell made a no context recap of PAX West, and literally these two I had something to do with. This one I took the picture of the inflatable mattress in the audience that is Mr. Run and Jump, and then this one was a joke that I created during Elden Ring, which I'll show that in a second, because I do want to go over a little bit of Elden Ring. I also think I'm going to make a video probably maybe in 2 days. I posted on Thursday. I want to edit a video together of the funniest moments I had at PAX West in general. Both my run and commentary, so yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing, chat, they had Among Us card swipe. They literally had Among Us card swipe a game where you tried to card swipe IRL. They gave you 5 tries, and if you failed, then that sucks for you. But it's cool if you got it. And so I decided to try it. This is legitimately my first attempt at it. So here we go. This guy was the GOAT. This guy had so much hype. Yeah, there's other meme pictures that I took. This is the meme picture that I took. I fucking love this picture. Look at this shit. But yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. This is my updated badge count of all the badges of events that I've been to. So yeah, that's hype. We're at 9 now, which is kind of crazy. And then yeah, so I think what we're going to do now, chat, is we're going to watch the Elden Ring run. we are going to watch the Elden Ring. Oh, they're live right now. Oops. Sorry, GDQ. I know you're live right now, but I don't want to watch that. No offense. Recent broadcasts, it was at the very end. Elden Ring. Alright. So, Elden Ring. Mitriz invited me to commentate this. And I had never ran Elden Ring before. I think I did pretty good. It got very... it was very well received. Basically, a lot of people said that they liked my commentary, which was nice. And I'm glad that I can provide good commentary, even if I'm not as well acquainted with the series. So that was really cool. I'm going to move my camera back. And I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but I will show you guys the highlights. Where is it? Where's the beginning? Bro, why is it taking so long?
That we're going to use.
There you go.
Hello, Pax.
My man Mitch. Me and Mitch.
Alright, my name is...
Me and Mitriz were planning on submitting a run to AGDQ together, by the way. We still have to work on it, but thankfully we have until the 26th now. But the plan is to run and hopefully get good at chain together with either just the two of us or with two others as a 4-player run. So we'll see how that goes. Likely that will start happening after I move into my new place on Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna go hardcore grind mode with that. So but yeah.
Mitriz, I am a speedrunner of Elden Ring, Sekiro, another Crab's Treasure, anything Souls related or adjacent, and some other various things. And I'm going to be doing here today a run of the Elden Ring, the DLC, starting from a brand new character. So we've got to get to the DLC, we got to complete it. That's our goal, and with me I've got my commentator.
Hi, I'm King J0444. I'm the most qualified person to commentate over this because I don't speedrun Elden Ring, so here we are.
Have you played Elden Ring?
I have.
Also, this audience was packed, dude. When it got to like the second half of each day, there was no place to sit. Like there was no place to sit down.
Not the DLC. It's okay, I studied, I'm prepared, okay?
Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll go ahead and get it started in here. So first
Okay, we already have a cringe part when we get into it.
to the DLC in order to make it manageable, but we can't get too powerful because that takes a lot of time, and this is a speed run, so we got to go as fast as possible.
You died.
I died. Oh, no, I got to reset.
Really bad, actually.
I'm so sorry. Can we we start this over?
Can we restart? Like, no? Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no, actually, sorry. No, we are.
Okay.
Actually, we are continuing on because that is a scripted death.
Thank you. We'll collect our awards for our acting afterwards.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, so...
I cringed a little bit at that, I'm not gonna lie. Someone in the chat just said it was a bit. Oh my god, I can't believe it was a joke. But yeah, for the most part, there's not too much going on, aside from actually commentating and stuff like that. However, the funny part gets when we have our first time that we have to load up a save file. Oh, I think it's actually right here.
This corner and get him trapped in it.
Yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna scroll back a bit.
Oh.
FromSoft does not. It will be in exactly the same position just before we invaded Magnus. A little unfortunate, but, you know,
This is why we take these precautions.
Yes. This is a spot where, when you're normally doing speedruns, this is the biggest spot where you will reset the speedrun because, unfortunately...
This created such a big meme of, like, the final boss of FNAF, or the hardest thing in FNAF. Or, did I say FNAF? I'm actually so stupid. The hardest thing of Elden Ring being the desktop, which, yes.
It's just kind of based on exactly what attacks he does and how he's going to do them. So let me just load up the save real quick here. Sorry for the screen. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. FromSoft does not like me to tab out very much.
Shouts to Tech, by the way, who we were having trouble setting up Elden Ring,
Tab out?
but it ended up working, so thank
There we
God.
go.
No.
Oh, no, I thought it was
Hold on.
Elden Ring.
No.
Did it crash?
No.
We're good.
We're fine.
We're good.
All right.
Before this run, we had a few technical difficulties, so I thought it crashed for a second.
Thankfully, not a crash. All right. All right, now will it let me tab back in?
This is where the fun
Maybe.
is.
Maybe?
Hold.
No. One more time.
Wait, purple screen.
That one's new. Okay, the hardest part of Elden Ring is tabbing back in, apparently. So
The hardest part of Elden Ring is the desktop.
yes.
Wait.
This time? Oh my god.
Why is it going back to files?
That is a good question. Yeah, it just crashed. Okay, it crashed. Okay, it was crashing. Okay, that's fine. I already loaded the save. We can just launch it back up. Should be no problem. Should be.
So how's it going? Come here often?
All right, this will probably take maybe around 30 seconds to a minute to pop up. But
I think that's like the funniest thing I said. I did start a joke though later on. When we get to the bonus parts that wasn't like included, or like, you know, it was separate from the run. But let's go ahead and scroll back. I want to scroll back to Radon, because another funny thing I said was in Radon's fights. I believe it's over here. Oh no, it's before this.
one more hit. Okay, it crashed. Okay, it was. Gonna buy from E.G. the Blacksmith. We're gonna buy. There, we'll get
software
there.
answered
Spoilers.
that question.
Oh wait, yeah, there it is. Sorry, it's right here.
And he's done.
As soon
Almost?
as- yeah. I wanted to play that a little
And he's
safe.
done. Okay.
Did not want to get attacked right there.
That's fair. Now, you may be wondering, if Radon was so good, why wasn't there a Radon 2? And that's why the DLC was made.
Yeah. We'll get there.
From
We'll get
software
there.
answered
Spoilers.
that question. Oh, sorry. my bad.
Spoilers.
I feel like if you're watching this run, you know that. Like, if for the like 3 people that might have been spoiled, I'm so sorry.
I love that joke. All right. Other than that, the run is pretty much just Mitch being a god. I did do a lot of commentary. Like, my main form of commentary and taking over was when Mitch got to the final boss. This is where I basically took over as the main commentator. And this is what I studied for mainly, was this part. But what I'm going to show, the other fun part, was the bonus. Mitch decided to whip out the blindfold to do a blindfolded level 1 boss showcase. Unfortunately, it didn't end up working that well, so we ended up just showing him completing the boss on level 1. But it was still really funny because of the audience. Shout out to the audience and staff. They went crazy. They went ham.
Spots.
And it starts on the second attempt.
Us, and it didn't happen.
That's.
As soon as he missed, I'm like, it's over. It's here for this one.
Oh yeah, here it is.
All right. Third time's the charm.
I want a nice wee from the audience here for this one.
That line, that changed the rest of the night. This started a meme.
Everybody keep your arms up like it's a roller coaster.
The audience was great.
Don't run out of breath, okay? Take a breath. I heard like a huge sigh of relief after. Good job, audience.
All right, set ourselves up.
Alright, and now we have to just basically we're just gonna keep skipping to jumping off that because it happened multiple times.
First dagger. We got one. Oh, except the game crashed.
Oh, no.
Able to get
Oh yeah, this happened. I
on the
forgot.
next one.
Thankfully, the tabbing out is being nice.
Thankfully. Otherwise, yeah. Except the game crashed.
Oh, no.
You just had to say it.
Shouldn't. I'll leave. Like, okay. Was that staff that booed me?
And yes, it was, by the way. Shoutouts to Brian Otto. That was Brian Otto who booed me, and then Brian Otto and Jaxler said, "Oh, brother, this guy stinks."
Except the game crashed.
Oh, no.
You just had to say it.
Shouldn't. I'll leave. Like, okay. Was that staff that booed me? Love you guys too.
All right. So,
my run tomorrow is canceled, by the way.
okay, this kind of just goes to show you, even when the strategy can be a little bit simple, this isn't the hardest strategy in the world, doing it blindfolded is not easy.
It's open, so I'm not bored the ride again.
All right, one more time, one more wee.
Here we go again,
if you're
boys.
out of breath, I don't blame you. Okay, like, you don't have to do it again. Never mind. It sounds so ominous the lower we go. Okay, someone just died. What happened there?
Alright. Let's go to the next one. Again, shout out to Mitch for being a good sport during
Like
all
I
of
said,
this.
it will take a while from
He handled it really well. This game was being very mean.
I was gonna make that joke.
But putting it all together into a full run,
And also not at level 1.
that too. All right. Oh, wait, no.
Might want to keep your glasses on for a bit first.
I don't even need the blindfold. I just take the glasses off and I cannot see anything.
I was gonna make that joke earlier, but didn't know if that was good to do. I'm not trying to get canceled here. I forgot for a second. I love the arms too. It's great. Flat.
Alright. Next.
I know why, though.
Next we.
Well.
I'm the one who suggested it. It's catching me the most off guard. The media cutoff was great, actually. That was awesome.
Some of these were really funny. They got really good at this to the point where like they all just stopped in unison.
All right. Yeah. I shouldn't be saying that. Okay.
Might have poked myself in the ear, but...
I forgot about that one. Yeah, I was wondering when it was
caught me
coming. That's probably not what I think doing oof.
That one caught me more off guard.
Yeah, that's like basically the meme that I started in Elden Ring was going wee for like 10 minutes. I apologize to anyone's voice that got destroyed from that. Anyhow, chat, that was PAX West. Overall, a very fun event. Shoutouts to GDQ for putting it all on. Very well managed event too, I will say. I've never been to a GDQ side event before, but it was treated with like almost like pretty much the same amount of like professionality and like you know, like skill and demeanor as a regular GDQ event. They did a really good job putting it on. Like everybody who was on staff